Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Judicials offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
They'll run the option, finding open areas. Got to be smart, patient, quick vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking to throw. Fires on the move. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Give to the fullback. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Here comes the heat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So Kansas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has got to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Safe little shovel pass. and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll start this drive going to the air. Try to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The pitch to the left. It's a seam wide open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Running the red zone. It's made. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They've got the screen set up. Oh, a lot of space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. He's going to let it go. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's caught.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Got out of trouble and throws. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. Here they're trying to get to the edge. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The option look. Runs through a tackle. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Daniels. They'll run the screen. Got room to work. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up and ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give is to Williams. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Caught near the sticks, it's Henderson. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Williams. Oh, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's made. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Motion from the back. Try to get it to the edge. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. And the Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off play action on 1st down. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nice move to keep running. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you have a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Motion from the wideout. He'll take it himself. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. The Jayhawks in the hurry-up. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Archer Jayhawk! And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sends it back in motion. Complete to start this drive. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He'll take it himself on the read option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense result of the play. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on him, trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay at nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback, and you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a fourth down.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Here's the pressure. Creates a little space. Across the 45. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Floating away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff to the fullback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Working the middle. He's loose. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Lets it fly. Got it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. And the Jayhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They weren't able to move them an inch on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now on the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks!
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Starts to scramble to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kansas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Judicials can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the fullback. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Pulls it in, it's Pickett. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
but this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. Tries to get it on the ground. And it's slipped out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The defense comes up big time on the fourth down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it. But more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A low line drive and not his best work. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Going deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Turning on the Jets.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Jayhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Finds a little space. There he goes. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go?
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Caught in the backfield. It's made. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Judicials will punt this one away. Corrals it at the 45. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air, it's Daniels. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Fakes the grab. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown Jayhawks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 4 over Kennesaw State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it. Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. A designed run for the quarterback.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They want that clock to run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Rolling right and going deep. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Judicials need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. With the clock running, this should be the final play. From the gun, the ground game. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to